over 100 years after the sinking of the Titanic, this legendary tragedy still captures the imagination of people worldwide. Despite extensive research and numerous theories, many aspects of the sinking remain shrouded in mystery. This video will explore some of the Titanic's unsolved mysteries that continue to baffle experts and enthusiasts alike. We will uncover hidden details, analyze historical records, and examine intriguing theories that challenge conventional accounts. Join us as we delve into the enigmatic events surrounding the Titanic, shedding light on the unanswered questions and enduring enigmas of this maritime disaster. What if I told you that the Titanic disaster wasn't just a tragic accident, but one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries? For over 112 years, shocking secrets have been buried beneath the icy waters of the North Atlantic. From a mysterious third ship that could have saved everyone, to conspiracy theories about a deliberate switch, to recent discoveries that completely change everything we thought we knew about that fatal night. The truth about how the world's most famous ship really disappeared might be far more sinister than you ever imagined. The unsolved mystery that shocked the world. April 14th, 1912. The RMS Titanic, the largest, most luxurious ship ever built, vanishes into the depths of the Atlantic Ocean in what should have been impossible. But what if everything you've been told about the Titanic disaster is wrong? Recent discoveries using cutting-edge 3D scanning technology have revealed shocking new evidence that challenges the official story. The ghost ship that could have saved them all. Here's what they never told you. There was a mysterious third ship, closer than anyone admitted, that could have saved every single soul aboard the Titanic. The Norwegian sealer SS Samson was allegedly just 10 miles away when the disaster struck. According to crew member Henrik Bergathon Ness, they saw the Titanic's distress rockets lighting up the night sky, but chose not to respond because they were engaged in illegal seal hunting operations. But here's where it gets even more disturbing. The ship that was supposed to rescue them, the SS Californian, was only 37 kilometers away. Captain Stanley Lord saw the rockets. His crew reported the distress signals, but he dismissed them as rich people partying. Recent medical investigations suggest Captain Lord may have been suffering from chronic kidney disease, causing cognitive impairment that led to his fatal decision. The conspiracy that shook maritime history. But the most shocking theory suggests the Titanic never sank at all. According to maritime investigators, what if the ship that lies on the ocean floor isn't the Titanic, but its sister ship, the Olympic, disguised in an elaborate insurance fraud scheme? The Olympic had been severely damaged in a collision with HMS Hawke in 1911. The theory claims that JP Morgan's White Star Line secretly switched the damaged Olympic with the brand new Titanic, then deliberately sank it to collect insurance money. Evidence points to subtle differences in the ship's construction, suspicious last-minute passenger cancellations, and the fact that the Titanic was underinsured, hardly the plan of successful fraudsters. The fire that may have doomed them all. Recent investigations have uncovered another chilling possibility. A massive coal fire had been burning in the ship's hull for weeks before departure. New photographic evidence shows 30-foot burn marks on the starboard side, exactly where the iceberg struck. Fire scientist Dr. Guillermo Rain determined that temperatures reaching up to 1,832 degrees Fahrenheit would have weakened the steel bulkheads, making them brittle and vulnerable. Chief Fireman Fred Barrett testified that he witnessed the compromised bulkhead give way, causing catastrophic flooding 2 hours after the iceberg impact. Was the unsinkable ship actually doomed before it ever left port? Revolutionary 3D discoveries change everything. In 2024, the most detailed 3D scan in history revealed stunning new evidence about the Titanic's final moments. The digital reconstruction shows that brave engineers kept the ship's power running until the very end, working in Boiler Room 2 even as water crashed around them. An open steam valve found on the stern proves they maintained electrical power for the distress signals and lifeboats until the ship literally broke apart beneath their feet. The scan also revealed that just 6 small holes, each roughly the size of a sheet of paper, spread across the hull, caused the disaster. The ship that was designed to survive flooding in 4 compartments couldn't handle 6. The difference between survival and catastrophe came down to mere inches of steel. The violent truth of how she died. Perhaps most shocking of all, the 3D model shows the ship didn't sink gracefully, as depicted in Hollywood. The Titanic was violently torn in half, ripping apart first-class cabins as the bow plunged downward, while the stern rose high into the air. The disappearing evidence. Today, the Titanic is literally vanishing. Bacteria and marine organisms are consuming the wreck's metal framework. Scientists estimate that by 2030, the ship will completely disintegrate underwater. The evidence of one of history's greatest mysteries is dissolving into the depths, taking its secrets with it. The legacy of mystery. More than a century later, the Titanic continues to guard its secrets. Was it a tragic accident, an insurance fraud, a cover-up, or something far more sinister?
With each new discovery, we edge closer to the truth about how the world's greatest ship truly disappeared into legend. What do you think really happened that night? The mystery lives on, buried beneath the cold, dark waters of the North Atlantic, waiting for the next revelation to surface.
Did you know that a lifeboat scheduled for the same day as the Titanic sinking was cancelled for unknown reasons? This could have saved many passengers and crew members, but to this day, nobody knows why the lifeboat was cancelled. Another intriguing detail is the presence of an author who predicted the sinking of the Titanic 14 years before it happened. Morgan Robertson wrote The Wreck of the Titan, a fictional story about the sinking of an unsinkable ship. The story is almost identical to the sinking of the Titanic, but he wrote it 14 years before the Titanic sank. How did he do it? We may never know. Unexplainable evidence. Several pieces of evidence surrounding the Titanic sinking remain unexplained. Eyewitness accounts. Eyewitness accounts of the Titanic sinking are often contradictory or unreliable. For example, some survivors claim to have seen a third ship nearby, but this is disputed by others. Additionally, many of the lifeboat crew who could have saved many people on the Titanic that night chose not to. Some claim they didn't see the flares or rockets, while others say they assumed they were fireworks. Unexplained sounds. Some people have reported hearing strange sounds near the site of the Titanic wreckage, such as the sound of screams and cries for help. While these claims are often dismissed as the wind or some other natural phenomenon, others believe they may be the spirits of those lost on the Titanic, reaching out to us from beyond the grave. Whether you choose to believe in these unexplained details or not, one thing is certain. There are still many unanswered questions surrounding the sinking of the Titanic. As new evidence is discovered, we may learn more about what really happened that night and bring closure to this enduring mystery. But what do you think? Are there any other details about the Titanic that you find particularly interesting or perplexing? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos about Titanic and other maritime mysteries. Thanks for watching.